I am enjoying what amounts to the food that I'm going to eat today. 2 bags of protein blend, select nuts, and raisins. I'm not bitter about that. Actually not. Good with this. It's gonna make my shit weird, but whatever. I was sitting here doing some math in my head. And it occurred to me to wonder whether you've ever done some simple math in yours. If you've ever thought about, well, time equals money. We have to budget our money. Have you ever thought about budgeting your time? And about which of your time is more valuable to you? Like right now, sitting here and having that thought and then not expressing it, not eat while I'm eating my breakfast, not going live. It's wasted time. It's time with no profit possibility, right? So it's time I'm not going to get back. And it's time it's not going to net me anything else, right? So when you're budgeting for a business, I don't know if you've ever done this, but when you're budgeting for a business, every dollar you spend has to make at least $1.01. Has to. And so that means all the time you spend at, in, with, during, as the business has to net you whatever that time was worth plus 1%. You see, $1 plus a penny is $1 plus 1% of $1. It's very simple math. 1% increase is still profit. 1% of 1% is still profit. It's still profit. You gotta profit with your time. Profit. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm in my feelings about wasting 3 minutes of my life on another YouTuber's work. Scrolling through my studio, making sure I engage with and let all the people who comment on my channel know that I read their comment, because the comments are more valuable to me than the chat, than the likes. Because a comment is a donation of your time. It's a gift of your time. It's you taking the time out of your budgeted time to let me know that you're taking time out of your budgeted time. So I don't value all comments equally, and I don't value all of your time equally. Yeah, I'm in my feelings. I'm watching this video. I have 7 seconds to catch your interest. 7 seconds. Yep. Starting it when I find you. And then I have to keep your interest every 7 seconds after that. I have to be interesting within 7 seconds of you joining the live, and I have to remain interesting every 7 seconds after that. Because your time is valuable to your brain. Your brain is a time sensing and organizing organ. That's what it does. And so long as you're a lowest level creature, your time and your attention are being regulated by that organ. And that organ is telling you that if you look at anything for longer than 7 seconds, something behind you is going to attack and kill you. Because if you're living as a lowest level organism, you're an animal. You're not much different from this caterpillar that's crawling up under my tent. You don't know what you're approaching. You don't know what you're engaging in. And you don't know whether I'm dangerous to you or not. You are putting yourself in constant jeopardy living as a lower order organism. This is why humans are capable of higher order thought. Because living as a lower order organism, relying on the brain to tell us what to think about, kept getting us killed from behind, from us. So we had to learn how to socialize. We had to learn how to use the front parts of our body to communicate that we are either a danger or not a danger. And then we had to figure out how to use this respiratory system to communicate these higher order thoughts. Like, I need you to not kill me so I can bring food home that we can both eat. And while I'm away, I need you to be picking berries. Things like this. Things like, I need you to wash the dishes because I paid you to wash the dishes. And so do you ever think about time as money and budgeting your time and what it means to profit from your time? I don't think you do. And I know that I'm reticent to open this to a dialectic in the floor. Because it's NFL Sunday and I'm not trying to compete with football. I'm just trying to eat my breakfast. And this way, I don't have to see a progress bar telling me that this is uploading. All I gotta do is hit that X button and I can be done. What up, princess? What up, tiny badger? How are we doing today? I'm fine. I'm agitated that I wasted my time on a video. The psychology of thoughtful people begins with 14 seconds of silence and continues on for multiple minutes of cliche. So that video was not made for a thoughtful person. Or by one. Heard that, Tiny? I mean, I knew it was going to happen. All right, tell me about my psychology. I'm offended. Who didn't see that coming? Nobody likes to be told what they're like. I'm not nobody. I'm the fucking king. And you don't owe me an apology, he does. You wasted my fucking time. Sure, it was 49 seconds of my time, but that's 49 seconds I can't get back that I'm going to be thinking about for the rest of my life. This motherfucker's trying to tell me the psychology of thoughtful people. No. And then he's going to fucking hit me with a cliche of the struggle of Zen meditation. What's up, Dave? Go fuck yourself. Zen meditation was easy in high school. Thank you, Dave. It's good to see you, buddy. You're keeping the channel afloat. This has to be my breakfast because this has to be basically my meal today. 600 calories and nuts and raisins because I just have not made any fucking money all week. And I just can't keep asking Rach for $50, $60 in food every Sunday. It's just stupid. It's stupid that I can't make fucking $50 a week to eat on while I watch football. But whatever. I'm not any of your problem individually. And so long as my time is valueless to you, my time does not net me a profit, except insofar as I decide that I have profited from my time. And so, I have to do things that I enjoy, or that I feel like I've gotten better at, or that I feel like have taught me something. Which means that whether I'm here, whether I'm working for McDonald's, No matter when or where I am in time and space, I'm always finding my own ways to profit from otherwise net wasted time. I spent 4 years at a UDF, not 4 years, I spent 2 years working for UDF, listening sometimes 6 nights a week, definitely 5 nights a week, to audiobooks, college lecture series, to educate and inform myself about the world around me. Because I felt like serving you, the customer, was a waste of my time. And now I'm thinking about, well, I've got the laptop. I at least scammed you motherfuckers out of... I didn't scam you motherfuckers. You didn't pay for the laptop. I paid for the laptop. And then Rach, I paid for the laptop in debt. And then Rach covered the debt because she felt bad for me. Y'all motherfuckers haven't helped with shit. Who the fuck is talking to me? I am talking. I'm sure that I have many, Tiny, but I don't know where you think I'd be cooking that food. See my head down. I'm pretty sure I'm at work. Tiny, do you think you're talking to just some person? Like, do you think you just sat down on the bus beside some guy who's talking to himself? What the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm at work. You wouldn't talk to me like that if I were in the gas station. See, that's why I took the gas station job, because at least you wouldn't tell me that shit. At least you wouldn't ask me inappropriate questions while I was at work. Because at least I'm at work. While I'm talking about it, you'll do it. Depression is an extremely easy equation. Idiosyncratic thoughts plus feeling like nobody is listening to you when you speak equals depression. Stack that equation long enough. Compound that with squares, not squares, with exponents on those components. Those components, and what you end up with is suicide. It's an extremely easy equation, and you motherfuckers are the exponents. Why are you telling me? Gaming, why are you telling me? Hello, Casey. Hello, Alfonso. Why are you telling me? Am I your psychologist? Am I your therapist? Am I one of the people who should notice? Why are you telling me? What if God was one of us? You ever think about that? What if God was one of us? What if he was just a stranger on the bus trying to find his way home, and you talked to him the way you do? This began because I was praying out loud to God, and I said, you know what? Now I'm no longer praying. I'm no longer talking to God. I'm just talking to myself. Because what if God were one of us? It was supposed to have happened once before. Why can't it happen again? No one even understands the mechanism by which it supposedly happened the first time. Why can't it happen again? Like, I'm trying to figure out why you guys show up to a guy who's a religious person in tabernacle and talk to him like he's just some guy. Like I'm just some sad sack homeless loser with no skill sets, no job, no inherent value besides the fact that I'm a human and you have neoliberal ideas about what value even means. Like you have all these ideas about value, but I don't even know you realize, I don't even think you realize, I certainly don't know that you realize that evaluate has value in it. I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck you're talking to. Who the fuck do you think I am? If I can figure out the mystery of who you think I am, then I can get down to the core of the mystery of who you think you are. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm trying to figure out how you self-actualize. And I'm always left with the question of, well, should the question be whether? Do we know whether they self-actualize? And we say, well, all of them has a profile. All of them have profiles. Every one of them. Individually, they all have profiles. One can assume that none of the profiles was randomly generated. One can just take that into assumption. Fewer than 1% of the profiles were randomly generated. And so we can just assume that because they weren't randomly generated, that they have some form of meaning, some form of commonality to that person that runs across their entire self-perception of their personal history. And so if that can be true, then it seems only natural that you're all self-actualizing in some way, and that by communicating with me at all, you're attempting, like all communication is doing, to express that self-actualization. I'm trying to figure out why you communicate these things to me. Why me? Discord locks you out. What does that mean, Eric? Thank you, Dave. Hello, Christy. What did you do, Eric? You can't log in? Oh, the platform logged you, or just the platform killed your account? What did you do, Eric? Thank you, Dave. Right. Thank you guys. Uh, Something else I don't understand is why so many people are insecure or uncomfortable with the idiom I don't understand. Thank you very much. I think I make a penny per gym. So today I think I've made $5.71 in gyms. So thank you guys very much. I will not be able to withdraw those dollars from YouTube during my homelessness, but I will be able to have them to show to loaning or lending institutions and departments when I am no longer homeless. So I don't actually identify as homeless, but it's just easier to communicate my life that way. I live in a tent because I'm an ascetic, monastic, religious. I'm a shaman. Now I'm going to brush my teeth. So idiomatically, when I say I don't understand, I mean I don't understand. And so something I've noticed is that I think people are insecure about their ability to express subject matter, regardless of what that subject matter is, because I think you all know, in fact, how authoritative and practiced you are. I think you all know that you have no grounds, no room, no skill, and as you begin to articulate, no actual ableness. That's what ability is. No actual ableness to articulate yourself in order to be helpful to someone who actually needs help. So when someone says to you, myself included, I don't understand, you realize that neither really do you. But you've put yourself in a position now to be the teacher. And instead of just saying, with humility, well, neither do I really, you say to me and others, because if you say it to me, you're saying it to everyone, because you don't see me as someone separate and different actually in your life. You don't actually treat me differently because you don't actually hold anything to be sacred. You say to me that I need to be humble and accept your answer as the truth, as the final truth, as the final word on the subject matter. You, because you've put yourself in this position, must know all. Because the only example that you have is your parents. And you were not docile. Docile, D-O-C-I-L-E, means teachable. A docent is a student. And to be docile means to be student-like. Morning, Eric. Means to be teachable. And that's what you all get wrong. You all get it wrong. I see it every day. I used to manage and train in corporate environments. And that's what you get wrong every day. Every day, you've got it wrong every day since kindergarten. Since the first time you realized that the routine of school was not going to change. You got good at the routine of getting to school on time, if you even bothered to do that. She didn't learn to be teachable. I see it every day. Can't remember where buttons are on phones, on your POS systems, POSSs, point of sale. It was her first day, so I'm not making fun of the girl who took my order yesterday. She handled it well. And like I say, nobody actually wants to be embarrassed in front of an attractive man. But yeah, I'm in a little bit of a bad mood that I'm doing this instead of being excited to get to Pizza Cottage and watch football while I chug a pizza. This. I'm going to put on football, and then I'm going to play something for the live stream. And then what I'm going to do is, because I'm getting better and I'm getting better at manipulating Discord, and I'm getting better at manipulating OBS, which, if anyone had listened to me when I first got the laptop and had heard me say, just let me learn this at my pace, please. I'm not going to integrate every single possible thing all at once because I'm not going to be good at using any one of them. So I'm going to get good at one thing at a time, and then I'm going to integrate them all together, because I don't need to get outside of my depth. I don't need to jump into all this dumb bullshit. I don't need to pretend like I'm some smooth, slick, expensive game streamer. I don't need to act and pretend like I have hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in the business of being me. I'm clearly fucking homeless. Adjust your expectations appropriately, or leave me the hell alone. So I'm going down here. I bought the first 6 Final Fantasies. Hello, Joe. I bought the first 6 Final Fantasies, and I'm gonna go on an achievement grind through all of them. I'm gonna try my damnedest, my very damnedest, to actually get every single achievement. And if that takes me years of my life, then it takes me years of my life, and that's just gonna be something that you join along for, or don't. I bought them on the Steam. Joe, bud, I need you to pretend like you've been here before. If you haven't, I need you to pretend like it. You are clearly talking to a homeless man. I just answered all the questions you're going to ask me moments before you spoke. Yes, I will die alone. I had 2 bags of nuts. That was what I was talking about for the last 30 minutes, Joe. I will die alone on the hill of the principle that it's up to you to watch the first 30 minutes of the show before you start asking me questions about what I talked about in the show. I'm not going to repeat myself to you, Joe. Now, for anything fewer than $100 in my Cash App right now, I will die alone on that hill, happily. Already done 32, 33 now minutes on that subject before you arrived. I've also forgotten what I was talking about. No, not to each their own. It's not how that works. Because if you're going to say to each their own way, I'm going to say for each their own punishment. And then I'm just going to be hitting you. You know what? Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been talking about for the last 3 minutes, Joe. Yeah. How you interrupted what I was doing, and now I'm repeating myself for you. Again. For free. In a video about time management. And budgeting. I'm losing money on you, Joe. I'm losing money talking to you. Hello, Rajan. I'm losing money talking to you too, pal. Do you guys have your thumbs in your ears? You have your phones muted? I don't understand. You can hear me just fine when I'm addressing you directly, but you can't hear anything else. Did you learn that in the classroom too? Like seriously, did you learn that in the classroom too? That only if the teacher was addressing you directly were you learning anything? Were you paying any amount of attention? Hello, Opium. Because I've already done this equation, 7 seconds. Yeah, you just think you're talking to some joke. Joe, we're not friends. exactly the person I was talking to when I was talking about how you waste your time. You are a waste of mine. You are the example of why this video was made. It was made to castigate you. To gatekeep you away. Yeah, you're being you. And you are a waste of my time. You are repulsive to me. You are the scroller I request continue scrolling. Leave me the hell alone. I was literally saying, leave me the hell alone when you started typing. What did you hear? When somebody says, leave me the hell alone, do you hear, oh, this person wants me to talk to them? You're that guy I had to call the cops on multiple times to get him to leave my gas station. You cannot hang out here talking to me. I need you to leave me the hell alone. Oh, but I just want to be friends. I want you to leave! Yep, thank you, Rajan. I used to work for United Dairy Farmers. Columbus. I actually worked for 4 United Dairy Farmers in Columbus, Ohio, Bubba. It was just 2 years of my life, but it was my most recent, most horrible work experience. It's actually not true. It was just 2 years of my life. It was just so traumatic. I have stress fucking, what do they call those? Flashbacks. I have stress flashbacks to be in there every fucking day. So it's like I'm still in 2016. And I fucking hate it. If I'm not careful, I could spend my entire day in a stress flashback, just one after another, just chain them together, so that I'm not seeing or experiencing the world around me. I'm just remembering working for you motherfuckers, talking to you motherfuckers every goddamn day. Little has changed for me. I really wish they would unlock that fucking door. Hey, Samuel.